We want justice, you say how?
Lift the siege on Gaza now!
Lift the siege on Gaza now! We're here in Washington, D.C. at the National March for Palestine. Now, this march comes after weeks of endless bombing on Gaza and attacks in the West Bank as well by the Israeli government with funding from the Biden administration. After the initial Hamas attack on October 7th and weeks of retaliatory bombing by the Israeli military, as well as further actions as forced evacuations and cutting off Palestinian water supply and power, people are here to demand that the U.S. push for a ceasefire. Now, we're told this might be the largest march for Palestinian solidarity in North American history. There are thousands of people here in support of Palestine. I've actually never seen this many people in a North American protest in solidarity with the Middle East ever.
If you are a friend of this movement, you need to be a friend of this movement at the most dire moment.
I'm out here in solidarity with Palestinians and also with many Jewish comrades calling for a ceasefire and an end to the siege on Gaza. There is nothing inherently anti-Semitic about opposing the loss of human life, about supporting a ceasefire, a de-escalation, and an end to this siege.
We're here today because of the United States government enabling this apartheidian state. It's a settler state, it's a garrison state, and so we're here today in arms with the people of the world, like we were with Mandela or Martin Luther King, and that's where we stand.
For people of color, we have experienced so much trauma. We've lived through slavery, we lived through colonization, apartheid. We understand. When we see what's happening to Palestinians, this triggers us on a visceral level, and it makes us feel like we have to do something.
It's a big sign that this many Americans are showing out in defiance of not only what the Israeli government is doing, but also the Biden administration, and condemning the funding that they're giving to Israel and the IDF. What does it feel like to have tens of thousands of people behind you right now, marching in solidarity?
It really symbolizes the fact that I believe that the people will win, and we will win.
Free Palestine!
I like this sign. Can you tell me about what the watermelon represents?
The Palestinian flag.
Because
They
don't allow, why, Mama? They don't allow us to raise our flag in Palestine. The IDF don't allow us, the Israeli occupation does not allow us to raise our Palestinian flag or voices.
The whole world is watching 2.5 million people being slaughtered without water, without food, without medicine. Where's the world? The world is watching them die, one after the other. A lot of people under the rubble. Over 10,000 people dead already. Over 20,000 people are injured. Where's the humanity? Israel is above the law. Nobody can touch Israel. The United States, Israel has the right to defend itself.
Exactly.
So call it
on
defending itself.
On that,
Going killing kids. Over 4,000 kids dead already.
America went
Over
crazy
4,000.
when Russia invaded Ukraine.
Where is the world? Where's the humanity for these kids?
Where you find 4,000 kids, King?
Huh?
What is
Where
it?
you find out that 4,000
No,
people?
I know that they have the names. They have the names. Check the record.
I checked the record.
Check the record. They have the names.
4,000 kids.
Okay. Yeah, over 4,000 kids already dead.
At least
All right.
it's
So you need to
10,000
wake
people
up,
died.
and you need to tell it like it is. And what's really
The
going on
Hamas
is a
need to
genocide.
wake up.
ولك أنت حيوان.
Anti-Hayawan.
أنت حيوان يا حيوان.
So we were just talking to someone who had grown up in the West Bank and who was just devastated at how many children had died from the bombings by Israel. Then a man came over and started questioning the numbers that this Palestinian was giving during the interview, and things got a little tense, and that's really the only time we've seen anything like that so far.
What do we want? When do we want it?
The crowd is continuing to go towards the White House, and I'm frankly interested to see how they will respond to the tens of thousands of people who are marching through these streets as the sun sets in Washington, and see if they're listening to their constituents who are here in the streets demanding they take action. The protests continued on into the evening as the crowd continued to march towards the White House. Police reported only one arrest. It's now up to the Biden administration to respond.